And in this sea of green, I am amazed by all these happy and victorious archers. And of course, they are the winners of the 64th UAAP season. And today we are paying tribute to them. So welcome back, and we're going to ask each of the Green Archers here because later on we will be speaking with Coach Franz Pomaren, victorious 4 straight times, and we're going to ask them what they feel or what they think of their very own Coach Franz Pomaren. We're going to ask them, guys, make your answers sweet and nice because Coach is just on the other set and he'll be hearing all your answers. And so we'll start off with Carlos Sharma. Of course, he was the big man in that game, Game 3 against the Ateneo Blue Eagles. What would you say about Coach?
Good morning pala sa nanonood na breakfast. Paano mo lang? Si Coach Franz, ano yan, sobrang hardworking. Isa lang. Sobra. Dali One sentence Sobrang hardworking kasi. Dahil kung hindi, wala kami rito ngayon hindi maki-breakfast. Hindi tayo champions.
Okay, and of course, do stay tuned because later on, Carlos Sharma will be preparing shawarma for everyone here. So that's a huge treat for all breakfast fans and of course the Archers fans out there. But now let's go to Mike. Mike, tell us, Mika Vaino. Of course, this is his second year with the DLSU Green Archers. What can you say about Coach Franz Pomaren?
Si Coach, he's a perfectionist. When it comes to running the place, we do it all over and over again until we get it.
Okay, and of course, because he is a perfectionist, that brought you, Ren, to 4 straight titles. You know, Ren, there was this huge banner, Bam Bam mentioned it also, in Araneta Coliseum in Game 3, and it said, "Thank you for the memories." What are your memories about Coach Franz Pomaren?
Siguro, sabi nga nila hardworking, ganyan. And he's a guy na hates to lose talaga. And he's very determined.
Very determined. Yeah. Of course, we see that same kind of determination with Ren. And in the meantime, okay, next we will go now to Mike Gavino. Mike, what would you say about Coach Franz?
Coach Franz always deserves the best from his players. He always deserves 100% from his players.
Joseph?
Coach Franz are very patient sa mga rookies sa amin, di ba? Par 7 rookies.
Favorite niya, no?
Hindi, wala lang. Sobrang patient sa amin.
Okay. How about you? What would you say about Coach? I mean, the time that you did get to work with Coach Franz.
He's really determined. Parang he really wants us to win on all the games.
All the games. Okay, next. How about you?
Committed lang to his work.
Committed. Okay, of course, BJ, what would you say about Coach Franz? Kanina sabi mo hindi kasya sa one line, kailangan 5 sentences. What would you say about Coach Franz?
Siguro brings out the best in us.
Brings out the best in you guys. Si Coach Franz, kita natin, he's taking all these things seriously. Adonis, how about you? You've worked also with Coach Franz.
Si Coach, very disciplinarian.
Disciplinarian. Okay, and last of course, about Coach Franz.
Si Coach, very responsible. Tapos as a family man, sobrang responsible. Loyal. So, minsan, sa practice, dinadala niya yung mga kids niya. So, yun. Pag break namin, yun. Nakikipaglaro siya sa kids niya.
Okay, well, there you have it. These, of course, are very nice and sweet words for none other than Coach Franz Pomaren, who led the DLSU Green Archers to 4 straight championships at the UAAP. So, before we delay things any further, I'll turn you over now to the guys.
Well, he finally shook my hand after that.
After all this
So
time.
the other games, hindi siya nagkakamay sa'yo?
When they won, no, I was about to offer my handshake, and then I don't know if he didn't see me or what. Anyway, that's history already.
Okay.
And
That's right.
you know, it added spice to the championship.
That's right.
Coach, how would you make a fair assessment of your game for that third game? Making a fair assessment, do you think that was that the best game you played or?
Well, second half probably, no? But the first half, I think my boys were kind of complacent. They were kind of relaxed. We were trying to outshoot Ateneo. Siyempre, the crowd factor. I think highest rating if I'm right, no, highest rating, no. And siyempre, mas cute ka if you're making those baskets. Eh. They forgot to play defense. Eh.
Ano sinabi mo, coach, during halftime?
Well, halftime, it's not really. I didn't really get mad at them. I didn't really yell that much. No, not my usual self. No, it's more of encouraging factor. Eh.
You know,
it's just.
Diyan talaga ako nabibilib sa'yo, Coach. Because you know, I've gone to interview you throughout the many championships that you've won. And parang, even if you're down at some point in the game, you always say na parang, you know, you have belief in your players, you have faith in your players. Like 2 years ago when you almost lost to UST, biglang 3 points si Dino Aldiguera, biglang panalo kayo. And then now again, you're down at 11 at halftime, all the momentum with Ateneo. But parang somehow in the end, I just managed to pull it off.
Well, what happened last Tuesday, especially the first half, you know, I didn't see what we normally do. Our usual rotation, our usual execution. And basically what we do in each session of our practices, we create certain situations. Eh. So basically, parang we're used to handling different kind of situations.
Okay, let's talk about Ateneo naman. Coach, sinong player sa Ateneo na parang for you, medyo...
Watch out for this guy.
Watch out for this guy. If you could just choose one player. Or like this na lang. If you could recruit one player from Ateneo to play for LaSalle, who would it be? No showbiz answer. Just get one player. Let's say.
Basically, you know, Enrico Villanueva would be a welcome addition to us because for sure he will give us flexibility inside. Dahil, you know, if you have Enrico Villanueva or Rich Alvarez for that matter, other teams will tend to drop down to double team and you know get open shots. I think Tenorio did. I think that was his best game
Ever.
Yeah.
31 points.
Yeah, 31 points and you know, and he has a bright future for Ateneo. Hopefully, he can still be there by next year.
Coach, your brother Derek handled big basketball names like June Limpot and Dwight Lago. Among your current boys, sino yung parang sumusunod sa footsteps ng dalawang big name basketball players ito?
Well, if you'll try to look back at the program of LaSalle, actually we produce a lot of good players, pro potentials. It all depends. Actually, each individual has their own characteristic. Eh. You can see the potential in them. I'm not trying to be polite with them because right now they're in front of me.
They're right there.
They're giving me the looks actually. No? Anyway, syempre, when you talk about Limpot, you're referring to the big guys, diba? So of course, you've got Manny Ramos, Don Maria Carlo, even Mike Gavino and Christian Cabato. You know, when we recruit players, we don't see the short-term goal. Eh. We look at the long-term goal. We try to polish their skills. Normally, when we recruit players, you can see the talent. It's just trying to polish them.
Do you prepare your players, coach, for the pros? I mean, yun ba yung end goal in mind mo or hanggang college mo na ang end goal mo?
Well, my first objective, especially if I'm trying to recruit players, I talk to the parents. I tell them yung if you go to LaSalle, of course, let's face it, whether you ask everybody, every Tom, Dick, and Harry, it's going to be top 3 schools, Ateneo, LaSalle, UP, depending on the course, depending on if you're talking to Ateneo, and they'll say Ateneo is better than Ateneo. So, wala na, given na yan the school. Now, the second factor, I think, normally, the swing vote that I can consider is yung basketball program. Okay. You know, we've been consistent with our program. 15 years, I think we played 11 championships. So that record alone will tell you na, like what I tell the parents, you know, it just happened. Your kid has a potential to make basketball as his career. So where can you get a good education, a good basketball program? I think it's
good chances for
and making it to the pros. I think humility aside, no, when it comes to preparing the players, yung support group namin, the staff namin, the coaching staff, the consultant, the trainer. I think we have the best lineup, star-studded lineup.
Well, your record surely speaks for itself.
Coach, one last question on basketball. When they hoisted you on their shoulders after the final buzzer, you were doing this. 5, 5, 5. What will it take
Oh,
for
stop,
you guys?
stop, stop.
No,
Mayon.
actually, I was telling them, don't throw me down.
Kasi may rumors, coach, na alis kayo eh.
Baka coach kayo rin yung mag-GoPro daw next year. Hindi lang players nyo, pero kayo rin daw.
Actually, I have to be honest with you guys. Since 99, as early as 99, I was being offered to coach in the pros already, but turned it down. In fact, even start of this year, because I made a commitment. The streak was there. You know, I was telling everybody. I talked to our manager. You know, who's been very instrumental in this championships actually since last year. You know, that we in a position to be part of history. You know, I don't think just like I was telling the boys, money can buy that or other factors can buy that. So
go for 5 tayo, coach.
We'll see, no?
That will be a UAAP record, right? Because no team, I think, has ever won 5 in a row.
If I'm not mistaken, it's during the time of Coach Baby Dalupan when they had I think Jaworski. Then after Jaworski, they had Revilla, Kach, Alcantara.
Wala pa Ateneo Lasal nun sa...
Yeah, wala pa. So the new era, I guess, it's gonna be a record, no?
Okay, well, maybe, Coach, we can turn to a more personal note. How did the Pumaran family celebrate last Tuesday? Was it
Were your kids?
was it a dinner? Was it
actually we were so I don't know, we were so speechless, no?
Yeah.
After that, for the first time, Derek and my parents joined us in the celebration in TAF. Normally, medyo they'd rather go home.
Sabi ba ni Derek, last, nabalikan mo rin yung... Kasi 8-8 he played, di ba? He said that.
That's siguro biggest frustration din ni Dindo yan eh. And part of the 8-8 eh. Kaya nga they were saying, this last Tuesday it was different eh. 8-8, I think Ateneo was really favored, no? Because that time, it was only our third year in the UAP, and in Ateneo, they had Dan Francisco, Jude Reyes, Alex Araneta, star-studded cast, no? While this year, they were saying we're favored because we're coming from a Grand Slam season. But basically, if you try to scrutinize our lineup, look closely, rookie-laden kami. Ang veteran lineup is Ateneo. I think their only rookies Tenoria.
Next year, Coach, si Renren lang yung mawawala sa team, no? Or...
Yeah,
he's the only one graduating.
Yeah, hopefully they can do well in their studies because because there was an incident. One player wasn't able to play 99.
That's right.
He was eligible to play in the UAP, but school decided not to let him play because of hindi mang failures. No, he didn't meet the requirements.
Coach, one of your players said kanina na dinadala mo yung kids mo pag may practice kayo. How did the kids enjoy being in the court?
Actually, I was trying to run to get that Ulirang Ama Award. But anyway, no, it's just that, they enjoy playing. In fact, they have their own uniform. But basically, that time, I have to be honest with you. Siguro that time, wala lang akong yaya. So,
binibit niya na lang.
No.
Drills ng mga bata,
a 7-year-old.
mag-alaga muna ng bata.
8, 6, and 7 months.
In fact, before the game, no, syempre, there's certain pressure then, no? Before the game, my wife called me. Sabi niya, Luigi will talk to you. Sabi ko, why? He'll tell you something. Then he talked to me. You know what he told me?
What did he say?
He was teaching me. He was coaching. What you should do is you try to let Ateneo deny the ball. Get the ball from them.
And he's 8?
Yeah. Okay. That's the problem.
Hiring mo sa assistant coach, baka pwede.
That's the problem when you're playing probably Ateneo. Everybody wants to coach eh.
Pero coach, balita ko, ang pinaka-coach talaga sa bahay niya yung asawa niya.
Well, hindi naman. Actually, I'm really the boss eh. Kaya lang, she's the big boss.
Okay. Siya yung team owner, ikaw yung...
But she's in attendance in all your games.
Yeah.
Very supportive. Okay, and you have a baby girl, your only girl. Is she?
Probably she'll become a member of the pep squad na siguro. Player.
Basketball team ka, coach, at saka pep squad.
Probably I'm gonna try to get a uniform for the pep squad. No?
Any more plans to add to your family?
Siguro, it's really getting too expensive nowadays.
That's right. Well, no doubt what college they'll be attending in the future.
But I'm staying in the Ateneo area.
Okay, Quezon City area.
Yeah, in fact, when I got back from that victory, after the game, kasi I had to change, I was soaking wet, no? I was surprised when I returned home. I saw a big poster right in front of my gate.
What did it say?
We believe. And you know, I was talking to the security guards, no? And the way they describe it, yung suspects, no? They were describing Miko Halili and I was hoping I can bump into them right now. Basically, I was telling them, it's just two things lang yung we believe. We believe probably they still believe that, you know, Ateneo did a good job, but we believe you really are the champions.
Well, I think, Coach Franz, the only thing the basketball world believes right now is that LaSalle is a super duper force in college basketball, and there's no denying that your 4 championships speak for itself. And you are an idol to many aspiring coaches, many aspiring players. They want to be like you, they want to be like LaSalle. And all those 4 wins, well, courtesy of your hard work and your players, of course. So, congratulations.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
But we can't let you go. JC said idol. Baka Coach maging idol ka na rin kasi I hear you can sing.
Nako,
If you were to dedicate a song to Ateneo, what song would that be?
well, probably right now, no. Of course, we won't be hypocrite about it, no. Of course, it's a gloomy, it's a gloomy atmosphere out there in Ateneo right now. So probably the song of ng UAAP Society, yung pumapatok ang ulan.
Okay.
Kaya ba yung nag-text doon? Kahapon kumiikot yung text
No.
Bumaha daw sa
Spirit of Fun lang, Coach. Pakakanta naman ng Pumapatak ang Ulan by Apo.
You know, as much as I want to, I really don't know.
Dedicate a song to your to DL,
To
the
the
DLSU
team.
community. Ano yung dedicated song nyo sa kanila? We are the champions, I guess.
Kasi I'm not really that musically inclined. I really don't know the title. I'm not trying to be pero
Pwede, Coach, siguro yung kay Britney Spears, yung Oops, I Did It Again.
yeah, probably that's a good one.
Oops parang
Hindi intentional kasi nagka-apat na championship kami. Anyway, Coach Franz, thanks so much for joining us. But we will still be seeing you because in keeping with our DLSU team for the entire second half of the show, we'll be down to your players and we'll be playing a little game with them. So we'll see you again in a short while. So guys, keep it here on Breakfast on Studio 23. TV.
Laklak ng laklak ng bihon.
That's how many people does that happen to? Diba? How do you feel about that, Joseph?
Sabi ni Coach Ramel, parang kung pwede ibalik yung times nung Lasal pa siya, parang sobrang swerte na yung championship at yung Lasal again. Ang 4 feet pa, diba? Parang sobrang dami na with the people.
Pero nung sa semis pa kayo, did you want Ateneo to get into the finals para magiging kalaban niyo sila?
Actually, when nandun kami yung semi final, hindi muna namin iniintindi kung sino kalaban namin sa final. So parang focus muna kami dun sa
game.
Kalaban namin sa final.
So that's the training from the disciplinarian, Coach Franz. And ang focus, diba, Coach?
Franz, Coach Franz, how would you rate your rookies for this year? You said na yung team nyo maraming rookies. How would you rate their performance for this
Actually,
championship?
I was surprised with the way they performed. No? That's why I was telling the press after the game, you know, what's so scary about this team? Half of my players are rookies. And the valuable experience that they gained this 64th season will sure be carried towards next year.
So next year, guys, medyo hindi na kayo yung mga rookies. So meron na kayong mga ibang ibubully sa team. Binubully ba kayo ng mga mas matatanda sa team?
Oh, alam ko na, especially pag tryouts, di ba? The veterans are extra hard than you. Talagang sumisiko. It's so physical. Do you have any experiences about that, Eric?
This year, wala naman kasi yung mga veterans this year, parang naging mas mabait na sila. Unlike
Like before.
sa mga kwento, parang talagang close talaga. Kaya talagang ina-up mo yung mga rookies.
Actually, what I do every year is I have this kuya system. I assign one rookie to one veteran. He'll be in charge of that rookie.
Sino yung mga kuya ninyo? Maybe we can go down the line. Sino yung mga kuya ninyo?
Kuya ko si Manny Ramos.
Adonis Santa Maria.
Matanda. Patay.
Eric, sino
Ako si
kuya?
Janon.
Janon.
Si Carlo. Ba't
Carlo.
Parang
Si Renren.
kuya mo.
Okay, well, okay. Let's ask each of you questions. Mike, a lot of people are saying na ikaw meron kang potential to be a real driving force next year. How do you feel when people tell you that? Do you get more pressure? Do you get more challenged?
Mas nakaka-fulfill but at the same time mas nakaka-pressure because more people are expecting more from you. So mas nape-pressure ka to play good. But pero syempre it's fulfilling because people see you as a potential good player, So halo rin yung
Yung feelings. Okay, what about you, Chris? You're a forward. Ano ba yung mga insecurities or apprehensions mo nung pumasok ka sa Lasal? Wala kang insecurities. No.
Hindi,
Si Christian, he came from maybe what we can call not a basketball power high school.
Okay.
He came from St. Vincent, right? St. Vincent. So it's not really highly competitive in terms of a basketball program.
Yes. So, paano ka na-discover, Chris? Si Coach Franz ba ang nag-discover sa'yo?
Yeah, si Coach Franz. Sa mga laro-laro ko na rin, parang nakita na lang ni Coach Franz.
Actually, may isang Johnny Bote guy na sabi, magaling ka ba, kunin mo.
Joseph, ikaw daw ang next trend na Nitwalo.
Sobrang hirap yung nabutin. So, ewan ko, Ren, imposible.
Imposible.
Posible. There can be only one.
Pero siyempre okay marinig yun, parang challenge natin.
Ito lang yun. Joseph Yo is the next Joseph Yo.
Ayan.
Diba? Okay,
Next
Eric.
Jet Li daw eh.
Next Jet Li.
Okay. Now, for Eric, you're a guard. Madaling bang makasama yung mga veterans? Because LaSalle has always produced very good guards. Diba?
High quality of guards.
Oo, kaya mas sila eh. Talagang tinuturuan kami yung mga plays. Parang kunwari, meron kami hindi alam. Talagang tinuturuan kami para maka-adjust ka agad.
And finally, Carlo, masarap ba yung shawarma na ginawa mo?
Hindi ko nakain eh.
They scored so many points nung last game. Ano ba yun? Talagang you thought, I have to do well talaga. It's up to me to
Inisip
do
ko
well.
kasi last game na wala nang bukas, kaya binigay ko na lahat. Yung game na yun.
Easy lang.
Kaya, yun, okay naman.
Pinaghirapan ka ba ni Enrico Villanueva? I guess not, because he scored 20 points and got 14 rebounds. But how was it playing against him, a player who's so built up? Na a player, na people say is very, very good, but you really gave him a hard time that night.
Hindi ako sinungaling, pero nahirapan din talaga ako sa kanya. Parang,
Ano yung feeling mo nung nasuspend ka nung second game?
siyempre malungkot, di ba? Kasi gusto ko makatulong sa team, pero suspend.
Bumawi ka na lang sa third
Bumawi na lang ako ng third game.
Sobrang bumawi.
Okay,
Ayan,
guys, it's time to play a little game today with our rookies. And ang game natin ay How Green is Your Mind? Okay, now ganito yung game natin. Magtatanong kami ng mga tanong and you have to answer very quickly, isa-isa. Okay? Yung hindi makasagot in 5 seconds or walang maisip in 5 seconds, may consequence. At yung consequence natin, kailangan nyo ilabas yung hidden talent ninyo. Diba?
So, kaya kung marunong kayong mag-karate, kung marunong kayong kumanta, or something like that, you will have
Tapos
to
yung
perform
mga teammates
it
nyo dito, sila yung magdedetermine kung ano yung gagawin ninyo. Okay?
Ayan.
So, we will play How Green is Your Mind?
Okay, one question lang.
One
to,
question.
ma'am.
Ikaw na muna rin.
Okay, anong merong ang Lasal na wala ang iba?
Ubusan yan ha, hanggang maubos ang mga sagot. Ready, set, go!
pride.
Face, heart,
1, 2, 3.
facial value.
Value!
Face value.
Next.
Mind. Yung being humble.
Okay.
Determination.
Love for school.
Courage.
Wala.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5
na.
Wala. Sana. 5 na. Ikaw na, Joe. Joe, anong hidden talent mo, Joe? Anong hidden talent mo?
Sayaw.
Sing.
Sayaw,
So,
sayaw, kanta.
kaya ba kumanta?
Karate na lang daw.
Karate daw, karate. Konting moves lang.
Konti moves lang. Consequence is, spell Blue Eagle na lang daw.
Yung Blue Eagle spelling.
Yung cheer.
Spell
Spell Blue
what
Eagle
spelling daw?
with your behind.
What spelling daw? Blue Eagle. Consequence. Yung ganun. Okay, ready?
Let's go, Joe.
B.
Okay, saan siya magpupwesto direct?
Ayan.
Ayan, okay. Okay,
Bilis
what
mo.
spelling? B.
B. L.
L.
L. U.
U.
U. E.
E.
Puro
Oh, E.
E.
That was two
A.
E's already. A.
A ba yan? G.
G.
Ito hirap. G.
Letter G. Alright, roll your hips. Ayan.
L.
L.
And one last E.
E. Very
Alright.
sexy E, alright. Thank you,
Okay.
Joseph. Yo.
We now turn you over to our veterans on the team with Angel and JC.
So, parang ganun din yung laro naman. Pero we'll just be asking trivia on the following players, no? And this is parang how green is your mind also, no? Sabi namin, Mika, sino ang pinaka-showbiz sa DLSU team? BJ. Bakit? Bakit?
Enjoy yan. Basta po mag-host ng mga kung ano.
Okay, there you go.
Favorite.
Adonis, anong favorite De La Salle cheer mo at ano ang pinaka-nakakainis natin na yung cheer?
One big fight.
Nakakainis. Anong favorite La Salle cheer mo?
Go Lasal, go Lasal.
Alright, there you go. Ren, ano ang kulang sa Atenista? Bakit hindi nila matalo-talo ang La Salle?
Ano ba?
Wala silang rhyme repertoire.
Ito, anyone can answer. Bolero ang Lasal, blank ang Atenista.
Ambisyoso.
Pero okay lang na ina-admit mo na bolero ang Atenista. Okay lang.
Ano, friendly.
Okay, pagdating sa chicks, ang Atenista ay blank at ang Lasalista ay blank.
Johnson, let's ask Johnson to answer.
Janon. Lasal, wala mo.
Maganda sumagot niya si BJ.
Si BJ.
Pagdating sa chicks, ikaw ay binalik. Ang Atenista ay blank.
Atenista, yan.
Hindi yan matira.
Hindi mo matira, mahal mo pa rin.
Okay, ang Lasalista ay, kayo ay?
Mahihain.
Well, actually, hindi sila ganun kahiyain, no? Because later we're gonna put them up in a game where they have to act. And we'll be playing charades with the De La Salle Green Archers and Trisha Chongbian in a short while. That's after this break, so stay tuned, guys.